Hey everybody, this is Fumi from freespiritedfumi.com, and actually this is going to be one of those update videos where I know I have a lot of people that were here when my channel first started, and there are so many things that are available now that were not available then. Back there I definitely did mostly metaphysical things like hoodoo, but now it's like I literally offer classes, workshops, but I'm just going to go through some of the most popular things that you can now learn or participate in on freespiritedfumi.com. So if you look on spiritual training, I know a lot of you are interested in the metaphysical. One of my most popular classes right now are actually my tarot classes. Now everybody has a tarot deck. I'm using the Rider-Waite deck to teach my tarot classes. Now all of my classes are available with video, some kind of video access, Skype or Facebook video or Gmail, Google Chat, because I want to be able to talk to you and it's one-on-one. Some of them are group classes, but for the most part I do one-on-one classes, so you really get that one-on-one attention. All of my classes are affordable, and I know we're like, oh my god, how much is it going to cost? Everything is literally under $100 or less. So everything is less than $100, because I know for a lot of people learning some of these skills, these very rare skills, people tend to jack up the prices, but they're not like $20, but they're not like $100. They're at a pretty good medium. So the tarot class will be, I try to make it in 3 weeks, usually once a week, twice a week. It just depends on your pace. There is no rush for me to finish it, but it's really for either beginners or people who know how to read, but they need that professional insight. Do you know how to tell a story using the tarot? So here are some of my cards that I use to teach. I prefer to have the Rider-Waite deck. Now you don't have to have the Rider-Waite deck if you want to take the tarot class, but I will be teaching you the meanings through the Rider-Waite deck. So if you have your own deck and you know the meanings, you know what they correspond to, then feel free to use whatever deck. If you do not have a deck, go pick up a deck, a Rider-Waite deck, international or regular. I also sell the Rider-Waite deck and I can ship it to you for an additional charge. Otherwise, you can just get it yourself, order on Amazon. So the tarot class is rolling. All of these classes have rolling admission. So you can start whenever you want, and we set up a time to Skype, to Google Chat. Next is bone readings. A lot of people want to know how to bone read, how to read bones. It's definitely a practice that's coming back, but a lot of people still don't know how to do it. Now, people are going to say, well, how do I figure out what bones to get? Well, when it comes to the bone reading classes, your best bet is to go to the metaphysical store and pick up your own bones. However, I do also have bone reading kits that are specific to the bone reading class. So they're separate, but you can buy them together as a package, and you can literally learn the basics of bone reading. Once you take this introductory class, honestly, there's no need to have a intermediate and advanced. Once you learn the basics of bone reading, you can literally improve you can add more curios, more shells, more bones. You can add things and you will begin to develop your own system. But I do offer the bone reading class as well. That is super, super popular. These are some great workshops that I offer that pretty much I don't think a lot of people are offering. For instance, trance-inducing workshops. For me, inducing a trance is so critical to kind of getting away from that conscious state. You really want to unlock your subconscious. You want to be able to focus. So I have trance-inducing workshops that you can sign up for. I also have spiritual business coaching. Just looking at the little list I have right there. Spiritual business coaching, because I created my own business. If you have a business, it doesn't have a lot of clients, or you think you want to become a professional reader, you want to be a professional worker, want to be a professional yoga instructor, anything spiritual or holistic, I can pretty much let you know, coach you one-on-one and tell you, how I got to where I got. We develop a marketing plan. We actually literally build your business from the ground up. However, you should have either the business started, or you should at least have a business plan already. My job is to help you revamp it and make it better and make it the best way it can, or my job is to help you find more clients and improve your marketing. So for those who are more entrepreneurial, that's there for you too. Automatic writing. Automatic writing is also not very practiced. If you don't know what automatic writing is, it's typically when you, well, it depends on who you want to work with. You can channel angelic spirits, you can channel your subconscious, you can channel other spirits, and you really just kind of let go and you just receive the messages from the universe or whatever you want to work with. It could be messages from your ancestors. So automatic writing is amazing. I have workshops for automatic writing or reading. There's actually a specific way to read auras, because what I see is a lot of people are just like, oh, they go in a group and like read my aura. However, when you are wearing certain colors and when you are in certain environments with the walls are painted, the light, whatever you're wearing, most of the time people will post random selfies and they're like, oh, your aura is orange, when they have on an orange shirt or the background of the wall is orange. Oh, I'm tired. I look tired, don't I? So there's actually a very specific way to read auras. Not like what people think, just take a picture and then you just look for the colors. So no, it's a very spiritual thing to learn how to do that. I have aura reading workshops. This is going to be really popular. Witchcraft 101 for beginners. A lot of people are not interested in more traditional African traditional systems. Some are. Well, many are actually interested in witchcraft or Wicca. And I actually have a Witchcraft 101 class. And it's awesome. It's for beginners. It has a lot of the theory, starting out, praying to the Lord and the Lady, and preparing to, cast a circle. All that stuff is there. This is actually one of my more comprehensive. It's literally a comprehensive class, 2 hours long. It is absolutely intensive. So you really have to be serious if you're going to take this one-on-one class. It's not like, I'm really going to be going in. So you need to eat and drink and have a notepad and you need to listen, because it's a long thing. Also, past life reading workshop. Do you want to know how to read past lives? And I actually have my own past life deck here. You could say, oh, in my past life I was from Egypt. In my past life I was a high priestess. In my past life I was from another planet. A lot of people know about Atlantis. I could tell you one of my lives. You can ask me if you message me what one of my lives were. I know 2 of them, actually. But yes, if you want to learn how to give past life readings to other people, there are also workshops for that. Now, what I'm going to do only for my YouTube subscribers, or only for people who are subscribed or who watch this video, is actually, if you sign up for any of the classes I just listed, you will get a free reading. You have the choice between having a free tarot reading from me, free. You'll have the choice between a free past life reading from me, or my newest, I haven't even put this on the site yet. I actually have spirit animal cards where I give spirit animal readings, where I actually can help you find out what your spirit animal is. Or if you want to channel the wisdom or guidance from your spirit animal or from just different totem animals, I can give you a spirit animal reading for free, either via the phone or via Skype. And this is available for those who are watching this video. And if you literally get any of the workshops. So the keyword, how do I get that? Okay, so the keyword that I want you to say when you fill out the form to register for any of these, there should be a little comment section, and the code, let's see, what should the code be? That I want you to enter, and you can only use this once per person if you have any of that. Let's say the code will be rain. It's been raining a lot where I am, so type in keyword rain, and you will get a free animal reading, past life reading, tarot reading if you purchase any of the classes there. So in addition to, oh wow, this is getting long. In addition to that, outside of the spiritual training, I also now offer different things for spiritual advising. So there are angel connection sessions where you learn how to connect with your personal angels or the archangels. So the archangels, and then there are the angels, like your guardian angel. I also have ancestor communication sessions when you want to learn how to communicate with the ancestors. A lot of people, especially from a hoodoo perspective, just get a bunch of white candles and a white cloth and they just put some fruit in a bowl and they think, okay, I'm good, but then they wonder why they get no communication. These sessions are very easy to go through, but it actually involves me teaching you how to meditate, but actually not even really meditate, but go into a trance to receive these messages while you are technically awake, but also preparing you to receive messages while you're asleep, what crystals to use to receive these messages in your sleep. I do dream interpretation as well, so that's out there. Past relationships, spiritual cord cutting for those who have relationships that they just, we already know you want to move on, and it's just been hard. Like I had a client that had someone that she had only dated for about a couple months, but it took her about 2 years to get over him, and she's like, I need to move on, I need to find someone else, and I need your help. So there are cord cutting sessions where I tell you techniques on how to get rid of usually a spiritual connection, a spiritual cord that you have. Sometimes the person will show up in your dreams. You can't stop daydreaming about them. There's usually 1 or 2 reasons why. It's either the spiritual connection has not been broken, and despite circumstances, you both are holding on to each other, especially in the astral realm, or it could be something else, which you will find out if you register for the cord cutting session. And 2 of the last things I'm going to see, talk about the last things, womb healing sessions for women. No explanation needed. It's one of those things where you know if you need a womb healing session, you know. And crystal healing, but these are more, crystal healing can be long distance, but it's mostly for in-state residents in the state of Maryland. And as for my readings, same thing, tarot readings, I do past life readings, I do aura readings, I do pet readings, but those are mostly for in-state. Pet readings can also be virtual. I haven't had any requests. So as for, I think I have one last thing to say, because this is getting really long. I have a webinar if you do not want to deal with a session. I actually have, I need to fix this page. I have a webinar that's about spiritual cord cutting available on the site. It's a lot shorter. It's a lot cheaper. It's only $15 for the webinar to learn how to cut the spiritual cord. So this actually is, oh, wow, I actually need to change this date. There was one session this Wednesday, but I'm actually going to have another session next Wednesday, so I need to change the date for that. So next Wednesday will be the 24th, so I'll have another spiritual cord cutting webinar online for $15. It's way cheaper than my sessions. If you would like to get over a past relationship and you just want something a lot quicker, you just like, just give me the information very fast, and it's more affordable, $15 to learn how to get over an ex you've been daydreaming about, obsessing about for months or years. It's a pretty good deal. So yeah, definitely check out the site, freespiritofumi.com, subscribe. I have so many things that I offer, and I'm trying to transition towards classes and not just like, oh, there's a service, I know how to do this, let me tell you. No, like I really want to offer courses and classes so that you can literally take this with you for the rest of your life. You can get confident enough in your abilities to actually start your own classes. Because once you learn how to read tarot professionally, I don't mean just read it and read a book. I mean knowing the symbolism, being able to create that story, being able to read on the fly and believe in what it is that, well, for me, the spirit is telling you. So yes, for me, it's not just at this point just, I do this. It's no, like, this is the knowledge that I've gathered, over the years. Let me pass it on. And once you get to this level of confidence, this level of professionalism, you can go and pass it on. You can go and start your own business. You can go and literally do whatever you want with it. Mentor others. You don't have to, maybe not charge. It's whatever. It's up to you. But yeah, these are so many services that I offer that I feel like a lot of you don't know. So I might as well tell you. So that's about it for today. I may do another video today. I'm thinking about what I should talk about. There's so many things. I have lists of things I need to talk about. So have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.